So one of the really basic skills when we're talking about pulse crop management is knowing and understanding how to do nodulation scoring. Now we're getting a little bit to the end of the window when we can do this in peas, but we're going to run through it quick anyway. So 3 basic steps. You're going to want to dig 5 to 10 plants, avoid the headlands. Ideal timing is about 8 to 10 nodes, so just before first flower, because once the peas start to flower, the nodules actually kind of shrivel up and die and slough off. So this score is based on 3 measurements. It's out of 13, which is kind of admittedly a really weird scale, but is the accepted scale that all the scientists use and extensionists across Western Canada. So the first thing we look at, which is on a 5-point scale, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst, is just the greenness of the crop. So this is a beautiful pea stand. Everything's nice and green even. So we would give this a 5. The next one is when we actually dig up, and we have to be really careful because, as I've learned the hard way, it's really easy to actually knock off the nodules. So we're looking at the number of nodule clusters on the root system, 5 being the highest score that we can give, and 1 being the lowest score. So 1 when there would be basically no nodule clusters, 5 you would have 5 or more nodule clusters. And then the last score that we give it is out of 3 for a total of 13, and we're looking to see if there are nodules on the main crown root, so this big kind of central part, and then we're also wanting to see if there's nodules on the lateral roots. So crown root nodules would get a 1 to 2, crown plus lateral would give a score of 2 to 3. And so this particular plant has nodules in both places, so we would on this day actually probably give this a 12 out of 13. And those are the basics for nodulation scoring on any kind of pulse crop.